Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna try this again because I made a video earlier and it actually turned upside down. So I turned the phone or something, messed it all up. But what I wanted to bring to you was I made a video about black super tigers. It was brought to my attention that they were not super tigers. And how I got confused on that was I had one super tiger in a tank full of red tiger males, and I had a black super tiger male in the tank also. Well, I put an orange eye Caradina in there to breed in the orange eyes, and when she had the shrimplets, it looked like black lines to me. But I didn't pay attention to the style of the lines and realized that it wasn't super tigers. So that was brought to my attention. I'm glad it was brought to my attention because I don't want to look like, I'm unsure of what I'm talking about. But there's, not always, you can't have everything right. So thank you. Like I say, leave comments, ask questions. I like it all the same, but thank you for bringing that to my attention. So I changed the title of that. So they are a red tiger that was mixed with the orange tiger. So she had orange eyes and her whole body is orange. So that's why I was hoping. I'm trying to get it to blend over into them, but we'll see. But the reason I'm making this video, this is the black pinto, just the black pintos. It's late in the day. We just got done taking a walk with Luke. Let him go scoot around, burn some energy off. But I wanted to make a video that all the sales are stopping as of, as of Tuesday, March 31st is the last day for the sales, everything. And April 1st is going to be what we're going to do is have all of our sales that we have. We're going to donate 20% to the local animal shelter because we're trying to think of who could actually use some help. I mean, we all know hospitals and stuff like that need help, but we found out that the animal shelter where we got our Stella from, our English Bulldog, and a couple other dogs over the years, they're shut down, and all the pets that are in there, they have to be fostered out to families to take care of them through these hard times while no one can work the job. So those pets, the cats and dogs, they're fostered out to people, and just like when they're regular open, they take donations. So what we want to do is donate 20% of all of our proceedings for the month of April. And my friend that sells our shrimp at his store in Westland, Something Fishy, he's calling around and going to call his suppliers to see if they will, play a part in this and donate some bags of dog food and stuff, because that's what we're trying to do is get this stuff, because I don't want to just donate cash and not know where it's going. So I would like to donate dog food. So it's just tell them, hey, go to this store with this, it'll be prepaid, and what we're thinking of doing is also calling the news and having the news do a story with it also, because, we'll have people donate, whatever, canned goods, dry food, anything for the dogs, for the Westland Humane Society. So that's what we're doing. So all shrimp as of April 1st go back to their original price. Unless you have pre-purchased shrimp from me, all shrimp will be original price. And if you don't know those prices, just message me of what you're interested in, and I'll let you know. So that is our new thing. Hopefully, we can get, you know, tons and tons. I mean, a good amount of money, anyways. To donate to this because we were trying to think of who could really use it. Like I said, and yeah, hospitals and that, but the little amount that we can get together. I mean, I can't get $5,000 together to give to a hospital. So it's like who else can use it that's kind of in bad shape, and it's our animals, the dogs and the cats that everyone loves so much and that needs a home. And here's the thing: if they can't feed them, if they can't find a home for them, what happens to them? They euthanize them. Where are they gonna take them? They're not gonna load them on a truck and drive them to another state and give them to somebody there. So we got to make sure that that the people that took these animals in, that they actually have food to feed them. Because I mean, some people might have took 4 or 5 animals in just to give them a home so they didn't get euthanized, and they might be eating the littlest amounts due to the fact that the coronavirus is here and people aren't donating money like they used to. So that's what we're trying to do. So for everyone that's good with that, if you want to order shrimp, 20% of all sales will go to the Westland Humane Society. And this is the thing: we will show you the receipt. We'll show you that it was donated. Now it's going to be it'll be a store voucher made out to Westland Humane Society or whomever is the lead, the head person. Because look, we just don't know. If you go say, yeah, hey, I'm gonna give these people $200 or whatever, we got to make sure that it gets there. So that's why if we go to the pet store, it's my buddy's pet store. He said we can get everything for cost. He'll just give it to us for cost. He won't add any profit onto it whatsoever. Nothing. So he'll just order it into a store. We'll pay him what he pays. No additional amount. And then he's got a friend that owns, I think it's 5 stores in Detroit, and he sells all dog food. So he's going to contact him and see if he wants to play a part in this also, and then contact his suppliers and see if the suppliers will, donate any dog food, cat food, bones, treats, biscuits, you name it, whatever they'll, the littlest thing. So that's why the prices of the shrimp are going back to normal amounts, so we can get more money to donate to the Humane Society. I wish I could donate it all, but I need money to keep my power and pay my mortgage and everything, because we're not working here. So but I don't have a problem sharing it. We're cutting our cable off tomorrow, just keeping Wi-Fi, so we won't have cable anymore. But we're totally fine with that. We don't need cable to live, but we would rather give to Humane Society than worry about paying our cable bill. So that's the new that's our new idea. Because we, like I said, we wanted to donate to a hospital, but we were unsure, how to go about it, what to do. And then when we looked, it said, that, I don't know, my wife looked it up, something about the donations. But anyways, it's hard for us to get stuff to donate when they can't get it themselves. So how are we going to get gloves and mess and all that. So we just figured, look, they need it, but who else needs it? We got to look out for our pets. So with that in mind, that's, my wife came up with giving it to the Westland Humane Society due to the fact that we've adopted 2 animals out of there. So, on that note, we ask that you guys, purchase our shrimp. Here's the thing: we're not. I mean, it's up to you. You want to donate just money? You can donate it to our PayPal at all lowercase at Brian BRIANM as in Michael PIATKOWSKI at gmail.com. But I'd rather not do that. I mean, you can, and all of it will go to the Humane Society. You don't have to buy shrimp. So if that's, I mean, if you want to donate $5, that whole $5 will go to the Humane Society. That's totally up to you if you don't want to buy shrimp, which is totally understandable. But that is going to be our new sale type thingy that we're doing to help out. I mean, like I said, we're just 3 people. Our other 2 older boys don't live at home. They're, one's in the Army and the other one has a job and lives his life. So, there's just 3 of us here, doing what we can. And if it's helping out our pets so they don't get euthanized and put down, and then hopefully when this coronavirus stuff is over, and they bring all the animals back, they can find forever homes, and we're saving lives instead of, just letting them die. But with that said, I don't want to keep repeating myself over and over. So anyways, I was going to show you guys, put this on a certain tank, but it's getting later in the day and I fed them all. I'm surprised I fed these guys and they came back around, so I figure I'd put it on this tank. But yeah, these are the black pintos, and like I said before, I'm not trying to film the same tank over and over, but they're just responding well today, so this is what we're doing for this. That's what I'm saying. This video today isn't really showing you shrimp. It's just bringing to you what we want to do with raising money to put towards the Westland program over there, so no cats and animals get put down. But so that's why you're going to see a tank that you've seen before. But yeah, black pinto tank. I have black Galaxy pintos in here. So a lot of shrimp in here have marks on their cheeks. They have the blue tint to them. Some do have the shadow to them. Most don't, but some do. So if you like the shadow, you can ask for it, and I'll give you as many as I can. I'll give you all of them with the blue. I don't have it. It's just how they come out and stuff. So, some got really nice painted faces. Some are spotted really nice. Some colors are really, really nice. They all look incredible, but, it's a customer's preference. Sometimes they want it, a certain way because maybe you want to breed it in your tank more. A black pinto with, the Galaxy spots on his face to get more of that gene in your tank. It's a mixed tank. It's a mixed gene. That's why I threw the Galaxies in here to add character and So when you order out of this tank, it's a mixed scoop. Like look at that blue one right there. It's got spots on its face. Um, so it's just a mixture. You want if you ask for 10 of them, I'm going to scoop 10 out of here, and the 10 you get are the 10 that you get. I mean, if whatever markings they have, that's what it is. So let's roll the dice, whatever you want. But it's the black humate, the aqua vitro. I believe it's aqua vitro. I have the Indian almond leaves in here. I have the dual sponge filter, lots of moss, and cholla wood with the. Oh, come on. Don't forget the name of it. That's the easiest one. Java moss. Java moss growing off the wood. That's what you're seeing in front of you right now that the shrimp are dancing around. But the stuff in the back is the stuff that I don't know, and I have tons of it. I don't know the name of it. But I keep the pH like 6.2. TDS always at 130. Well, between 120 and 130, that's why I explain it. I like to fluctuate it a little bit here and there so it makes them feel like, it's outside, because even water in a stream, it's not the exact all day, every day, there's fluctuations. So, I kind of change it up a little bit. But it's, right around 125. Couple under, couple over, right in there. But I like to change it up a little so it's not the same stuff. So, pH. Keep it as neutral as possible. 6.2. I mean, maybe 6.4, but that's squeezing it. GH, 5.5, 5 to 6, no KH. Of course, ammonia 0. Everything I try to keep super 0.00. That's why I run the moss and do everything I can, to make sure that, if my dumb butt drops too much food in there and starts overfeeding, that, if there's some ammonia or something and I'm not catching it, that the plants can eat it up and keep my shrimp from dying from my ignorance. So care wise, I take about 2 gallons of water out every couple weeks. I clean the sponges out about once every 3 months, because I'm not blowing so much pressure through to where they're clogging up. And if for some reason you look at the sponge and it's starting to get like algae on it, then usually then that means that they're pretty darn dirty. So pull it out, squeeze it out, put it back on. But if you're cleaning it too soon all the time, then you're going to have sponges that aren't really growing a lot of bacteria. So like I said, they're not turned on full bore, so they're not, I'm not running, 500 gallons through them a day. We got some little babies walking up in here. Hopefully, looks like they're getting shoved out by the adults. Always the adults. Jerks. But yeah, we got babies in here so small. It's just something with the babies, and I love it. Let me see, is he coming? Yeah, he's coming in the picture, but he's fuzzy in the back there. He's actually, if you look up right above the snail, you see that little white and black, that little baby cruising across, getting out of traffic before he gets hit by a bus. So yeah, okay, everybody. I'll cut this off now. We're at 19 minutes 36 seconds. So all sales 20%. They will be going to the Wesleyan Humane Society for all the pets. We're going to try to help out the dogs and cats so they don't get euthanized. So all the families that took them in, uh, to give them a home while the coronavirus is going on, we want to make sure that they don't run out of food and these animals are actually getting food. Because just because they take them doesn't mean, you see all day long people abuse animals and they chain them up in the backyard. I don't know if these people are getting paid to take these animals or if they're volunteers or what. But the whole thing is we're gonna get it. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them some food to make sure that they're being taken. Look at the tail on that. Oh my gosh! Look at it. It's painted like a feather. What the heck? Look at that. That's the first time I've ever seen. I haven't been doing this a bazillion years, but that's the first time I've ever seen a spotted tail like that where it looked like a feather. That is super cool. Oh boy. Look at what I found. Ooh. Oh. Do we got another one over there? Nope. See, he's tips. This one here is like missing the, like, let's say black in it, and it looks like tipped. It's like painted, hand painted. So that's what I'm saying. These shrimp, they're so incredible. They look like someone painted them by hand. But it's like, it's not. Now look at that shrimp right there in the center. Is that a good, nice galaxy? Well, how pretty that is. All the spots and everything. Now, is that comment below. Is that a higher grade? There he is trying to steal the food. I mean, he's got the blue, so I don't know if that would be something high grade. But see, that's what I'm saying. You order shrimp out of this tank, I scoop stuff up. You can get you can get lucky. All right, everybody. So please, if you got a couple bucks, buy some shrimp so we can make sure that the Humane Society has enough to take care of these pets while the coronavirus is going on until they can get them back into the Humane Society and people can start donating money again and taking care of them like they normally do. But let's, see what we could do about getting a couple dollars together. All right. Thanks, everybody, so much. Thank you for watching the channel. And if you're new, please subscribe. Hit the bell icon. We will show the receipt and the paperwork showing that the money was donated, that it was food was bought for the animals. This is not something we're doing just to say, hey, we want to get stuff for animals. You guys will never know. We'll keep you guys 100% posted and show you all the information as we get it, where it's going, and how much we are able to get. So, okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys. Stay healthy. Spend as much time as you guys can together. Go out for walks. Get some fresh air. Burn off that anxiety, stress, and everything that's building up because you guys are ready to pull your hair out. Because you're sitting there going, oh my God, I just did. Look at that little baby. See, my shrimp just breed. You're saying, gosh, I just did all water changes. What am I going to do? Start all over again? Well, I wouldn't say start all over with water changes, but maybe scape a tank. Try your hand at scaping a tank. But okay, everybody, have a great rest of your Sunday. Stay warm, stay out of the bad weather, stay shrimpy. Talk to you soon.